As we age, so many things change. Our routines, our priorities, even the way our bodies respond to rest. But one of the most underestimated aspects of healthy aging? Sleep. Not just how much of it we get, but when we get it. If you're over 70, or caring for someone who is, knowing the ideal bedtime could be a game changer for overall health and longevity. You might be wondering, isn't sleep just about clocking in enough hours? Not exactly. According to sleep specialists and geriatric doctors, the timing of sleep becomes increasingly important as we grow older, and sticking to the wrong schedule might silently take a toll on both physical and cognitive health. So, what time should seniors really be heading to bed? Let's uncover the surprising truth behind the perfect bedtime for people in their 70s and beyond, backed by medical research and real-life expert advice. From how circadian rhythms shift with age to the hidden link between sleep timing and heart health, we're diving into everything you need to know to sleep smarter, not just longer. Why your bedtime matters more after 70. As you pass the age of 70, your body's internal clock, known as the circadian rhythm, undergoes significant shifts. This clock is responsible for regulating your sleep-wake cycle, telling your body when to feel alert and when to feel tired. But here's the catch. As we get older, this rhythm tends to advance. That means older adults often start feeling sleepy earlier in the evening and wake up earlier in the morning, even without setting an alarm. Doctors refer to this natural shift as advanced sleep phase syndrome. It's not a disorder, just part of the aging process. However, if we fight against it by staying up too late or sleeping in too long, we might throw off the balance that keeps our bodies healthy. Studies have shown that going to bed too late can lead to fragmented sleep, poor sleep quality, and even increase the risk of depression, heart disease, and cognitive decline in the elderly. On the other hand, aligning bedtime with your natural biological signals can enhance not only how you sleep, but how you feel during the day. So, what's the ideal bedtime for seniors? According to many geriatric experts, the golden window for sleep for people over 70 lies between 8 p.m. and 10 p.m. This timing supports the body's natural melatonin production and ensures deeper, more restorative sleep cycles. Why is this window so effective? Because during this time, melatonin levels, the hormone that regulates sleep, begin to rise naturally. Trying to sleep during this peak allows seniors to fall asleep faster, stay asleep longer, and wake up feeling more refreshed. But there's more to it than just setting an alarm or shutting off the lights. Creating a healthy bedtime routine is just as crucial. From dimming the lights to avoiding stimulants like caffeine and screens, the choices made in the hour before bed can make or break the quality of your rest. Sleep and aging. A delicate balance. As you age, the amount of deep sleep you get naturally decreases. You might notice you wake up more often at night or feel less rested in the morning, even if you went to bed early. This isn't necessarily a sign of a sleep disorder, but rather a reflection of how sleep architecture changes with age. That said, consistent poor sleep is never something to ignore. It's often linked to other health issues like high blood pressure, diabetes, or even an early warning sign of neurodegenerative diseases like Alzheimer's. So, rather than shrugging off disturbed sleep as a normal part of aging, it's better to be proactive. That starts with setting and sticking to a healthy bedtime. Curious tip: what time you eat may be affecting your sleep too. Here's something many people don't realize. Your dinner time could be sabotaging your sleep. Experts recommend that seniors finish their evening meal at least 2 to 3 hours before bed. Why? Because late-night digestion can interfere with the natural drop in core body temperature that signals sleep time. In fact, a 2021 study from the National Institute on Aging found that eating dinner past 7:30 p.m. was linked to more frequent nighttime awakenings and lower overall sleep efficiency in people over 65. So if you're snacking or having a late supper, you might be unwittingly setting yourself up for a restless night. Now that we know when seniors should ideally go to bed, let's talk about how to prepare for it. Think of bedtime like a landing strip. You don't just drop out of the sky, you descend gradually. That descent is your evening routine. For those over 70, an intentional wind-down period helps calm the mind and signal the body that it's time to rest. Start about an hour before bed. This might include lowering the lights to encourage melatonin release, Turning off bright screens, TVs, tablets, and phones all emit blue light that can confuse your brain into thinking it's still daytime. Light stretching or gentle yoga to relieve muscle tension. Listening to calming music or doing a bit of light reading, nothing too thrilling or mentally stimulating. Even something as simple as drinking a warm, non-caffeinated beverage, like chamomile tea, can condition the body for restful sleep if done consistently. Creating these rituals reinforces your circadian rhythm, making it easier to fall asleep and wake up at regular times. Over time, your body begins to associate these actions with winding down, making your sleep smoother and more restorative. The surprising dangers of irregular bedtimes. It may seem harmless to occasionally stay up later than usual, maybe to watch a late movie or chat with family. But research shows that erratic sleep schedules can throw off more than just your night's rest. For seniors, it's linked to a higher risk of metabolic syndrome, including high blood pressure, obesity, and insulin resistance. A study published in the journal Scientific Reports followed older adults over a 5-year period and found that those with inconsistent bedtimes were twice as likely to report feelings of fatigue, brain fog, and lower physical functioning compared to those with consistent sleep routines. Even one night of poor or misaligned sleep can trigger inflammation in the body and reduce immune function, something older adults simply can't afford to ignore. What about naps? Helpful or harmful? Many seniors wonder if daytime naps are friend or foe when it comes to nighttime sleep. The answer? It depends. Short naps, 20 to 30 minutes, can actually boost alertness and mood. However, long or late naps can interfere with the body's readiness for bed, especially if taken after 3 p.m. If you feel the need to nap daily, it might be a sign that your nighttime sleep quality isn't where it should be. Before relying on naps, evaluate your bedtime habits, the comfort of your sleep environment, and your nighttime routine. And remember, consistency is king. It's better to get steady, uninterrupted sleep at night than to rely on scattered rest during the day. Red flags to watch. 4. While some sleep disruptions are normal with age, there are certain signs that should prompt a visit to a healthcare provider. These include frequent difficulty falling or staying asleep, loud snoring, choking, or gasping during sleep, possible signs of sleep apnea, restless legs or nighttime cramps, excessive daytime sleepiness or dozing off during conversations, memory problems that worsen after poor sleep. These symptoms could point to underlying sleep disorders or medical issues that require treatment. Sleep problems are never just about being tired. They affect your heart, brain, and immune system. What doctors recommend? A sleep plan, tailored for seniors. Medical professionals who specialize in geriatrics agree that good sleep hygiene isn't just a luxury. It's a health necessity after age 70. That's why they often create personalized sleep plans for older patients, and these plans typically include the following core elements. 1. Stick to a schedule. Go to bed and wake up at the same time every day, even on weekends. This helps stabilize your body's internal clock. 2. Create a sleep-friendly environment. Keep the bedroom dark, quiet, and cool. Consider blackout curtains, white noise machines, or even an eye mask if needed. 3. Get natural light. Early in the day, morning sunlight helps reset the circadian rhythm and boosts mood. A simple 15-minute walk after breakfast can work wonders. 4. Stay active. Light physical activity, like walking or Tai Chi, can make falling asleep at night easier, but avoid vigorous workouts close to bedtime. 5. Avoid stimulants in the evening. That includes caffeine, nicotine, and even certain medications. Always consult your doctor before adjusting prescriptions. 6. Limit liquids. After dinner, to avoid frequent nighttime bathroom trips, cut back on how much you drink in the last 2 hours before bed. 7. Manage stress. Practicing mindfulness, meditation, or light breathing exercises can calm the mind and body before sleep. By following these steps consistently, seniors can significantly improve their quality of life, not just in terms of better sleep, but with more energy, mental clarity, and emotional well-being throughout the day. The bottom line, bedtime is a lifeline. If you or a loved one is over 70, bedtime isn't just about calling it a night. It's a vital part of healthy aging. The right bedtime, paired with the right evening routine and sleep environment, could mean the difference between dragging through the day and thriving with energy. Remember, sleep isn't a passive state. It's an active process where the brain repairs, memories are solidified, and the body heals. Giving sleep the importance it deserves, especially in the golden years, is one of the smartest health decisions anyone can make. So, if you've been wondering whether your bedtime matters after 70, the answer is a loud, confident yes. Now is the time to rethink your sleep habits, align with your natural rhythm, and finally give your body the rest it truly needs. Your future self will thank you for it.